Go, go.
I give it all away. You're like my reason for life when my dreams seem so far away. You give me more than I don't fade. I don't wanna go to war. You don't wanna give me peace. I can never leave you alone, even when I'm overseas. If I gotta do a show, you coming with me. Baby girl, you a prime time. I don't care if everybody see. Couple weeks I had to leave, now coming back off road. Tell me you love me and tell me you love me and tell me you love me and don't let me go.
Get it. Get it.
It's the city of rock and roll, and this place sure is rocking as they await the start of this one. We're here at Huntington Bank Field in Cleveland, Ohio. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Houston Texans and the Cleveland Browns.
Fairbairn, the kickoff for Houston.
Kaimi Fairbairn ready to get this one going. And off we go from Cleveland. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. This makes it up to the 25. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Lions.
Throwing to start this game. He's not going to escape this. The Texans take him down. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Okay, we're one snap in, and already this defense has potentially killed this opening drive. And remember how valuable every possession is in the NFL. Talk about setting an immediate tone by this defense.
He's got it deep downfield. Has room down the left sideline. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns take a 6-0 lead right away. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
And here is Schmidt to send this away. On the return, it's Jalen Noel. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. On play action, here's Stroud. Flushed out of the pocket. Too much lead on that throw. That ball's incomplete ahead of the target. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
It was been picked off, man.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. He's him on the quick hitter. And they are on and short of that 1st down. They responded quickly to that throw. That brings up 4th down.
A gain of 6 yards. It's 4th down.
Stroud gonna go for it. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Kate, I don't know what the punter did to hurt people's feelings because I think the reasoning was pretty clear. They were going to go for it. There was not going to be a punter that touched the field. Not an advisable mindset now as they turn it over in their end of the field.
That's complete, David Njoku. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
First down. First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Lassiter on the coverage.
Ready!
Now the first carry for Quinshawn Judkins. And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. The effort still sets him up with a 1st and goal.
Hey, these are the type of games he's counted on to get when they're available. Unfortunately, we had tremendous vision to see the seam and get through it before that window could close.
Here we go. 18 Cardinal.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. And that's going to fall incomplete. They wanted to get it right back to him after that run, but no luck on that throw.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing to double coverage, odds are against him.
Operating from the gun, here's Sanders. And he will have them a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. You always tell me, Brock, it is a whole different world here, running routes, working in confined spaces, instead of having that whole field to spread out a defense.
Oh, spot on, Katie. Some players, that's the world they thrive in. Finding windows where windows shouldn't exist and then being ready for the throw to arrive. It happens so fast. Trusting your quarterback to make the right read and get it to you.
And here is Schmidt to send this away. No to return this. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Texans to the line. 1st and 10. Stroud off of play action. Has a man downfield. It's Collins. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. They got 21 yards on the play. And will be a 1st down, Texans. Just one play into this drive, and they are already sitting on their own 45. Stroud throwing here on 1st. Headed out right. Oh, shouldn't have let that one go. It's intercepted. Picked off by Carson Schlesinger. Oh, man, I'm having to hold my partner back after this one. Captain Fundamental not happy that he didn't take the time to stop and get set before delivering that football. Gotta think that that, in part, led to the turnover.
Yeah, Captain Fundamental because I couldn't run. Kind of like Tom Brady, right? But he's the essence of it. He's the GOAT. Why? Because he sets his feet. He's so fundamentally sound. The chance of interception is so much higher when your fundamentals are no good.
It's okay, partner. It's gonna be okay.
Let's go now.
Working out of the gun, Sanders. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Nice pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Go!
Third and long. They're going to throw. Completed to his running back. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And they just get the play off. And this one winds up incomplete. They took their shot at extending the series, but it's going to be a new possession when we resume play. Welcome back. We'll begin the second quarter with the Texans in possession. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
2nd and 10, Stroud to throw. Short pass brought in. He's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
A 9-yard gain on the play.
Out of the shotgun, a give to Mixon. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Offense in the hurry up here.
And the Texans, first down.
First down, Stroud. Finds him over the middle. Short pickup on the play to about the 40. It's the rookie out of UCLA, Brock. Carson Swansinger making the stop. Shotgun now for Stroud.
At the Browns' 40-yard line.
Pressure coming, and he's taken down. The Browns got him. Offense in the hurry up here.
Stroud sacked. Loss of 14 on the play. And it's 3rd down.
3rd and long for him here. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line.
And the Texans, first down.
Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. Completed over the middle. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. Looking quickly here.
Another Texans, first down.
From the red zone now. Couldn't find a completion on 1st down. Try getting it to Nico Collins. And it's going to be 2nd down.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
That one's incomplete over the middle.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. They'll air it out on 3rd. On the move, headed right. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
Up and good from Fairbairn. And that gets him back to within 11.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is if the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Return starts at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready!
Here's Shudkins to begin the drive. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. 60.
Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Has it downfield working the left. And he's going to get this one at the 36-yard line. A big completion for the rookie out of Colorado. It gets his guys a first.
Browns, first down. First
Here
and
we
10
go,
at
set.
the 36-yard line.
Sanders setting the pass. That's complete to Tillman, outright. Now he's past the 25. And they are all the way into that red zone.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Going again here, Sanders. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
Okay, we've seen this running back pretty busy here early on in the passing game, and not just with checkdowns. You can tell this was going to be part of the game plan, and I don't think one incompletion here to him is going to deter that effort.
Sanders now on third down. A screen pass for Judkins. And they have this one well contained. There's the stop for a loss now. Fourth down coming up. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. So the Browns sending out Andre Schmidt on this fourth down. It's a 38-yarder from the left hash. Schmidt connects. And then extends their lead to 14.
You always feel like you leave a few points on the field when you kick it from here. But they don't wind up empty-handed on the track. And the kicker, he gets to pad his stats a little bit with a high percentage make.
No to return this. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. First call here coming from the shotgun. From the gun, Stroud. Look at that power, deep left side. That's complete inside the 35. And he has it down near the red zone, just outside the 20.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw when you throw it that deep outside the numbers that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
So as we all recover from that last play, it's first and 10 near the red zone. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
Okay, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Here's second and 10 from the 21. Looking to throw, Stroud. On target to his back, Joe Mixon. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. The clock rolls as the Texans try to hurry their offense to the line.
And it's third down.
Throwing again, it's Stroud. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Grant tucked it in to pick it off. And the Browns make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half. Well, how quickly things can change. They were looking so good just a couple of plays ago, and suddenly, not anymore. A red zone look comes up empty with that interception.
I think the pressure got to him there, Kate. And I don't even mean all those pass rushers, although they were certainly coming too. I mean the pressure of being third down in the red zone. That's where you got to slow yourself down as a quarterback and know you've got to simply protect the football.
Okay, ready?
No luck on first down. Here's second and 10.
Ready? Hawk, step, Mustang 19. Ready?
He'll throw it. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock. Looking for his wide receiver there. And things look tougher now with third and long.
Trap 50, trap 50. Ready? Ready?
He's back to throw. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up. here is Schmidt to send this away. Returning it from the 4. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. Left side. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football. Almost a very quick drive, but the drop kick gives him new life. This is 2nd down. Now it's Stroud. Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on 3rd down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. On 3rd and long, it's Stroud. He's throwing deep to the left side. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Christian Kirk, the intended receiver. So that brings up 4th and long. A full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this. Stroud now on 4th down. He's looking deep once again. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs. So after we saw 4th down last snap, now we've got 1st and goal. Shotgun handoff here for Jenkins. There's so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. Another snap from the 8 here. It's 2nd and goal.
At the Texans' 8-yard line.
Steady.
And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground. Not on the same page with his tight end. And now it'll be 3rd and goal.
Here we go. Set. 70 Timberwolves. Steady.
Here he goes. 3rd and long. Catch is made in close. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns push their lead further to start the half. Well, as they drive forward to one right now, looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His 2nd touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one.
Bringing pressure, and it's blocked! And they'll snuff out that return before it gets too far, so just a block extra points on the play.
Doesn't that just sum it up in some way? Even when you do something positive, not on this day, not for this team, something still goes wrong. At this point, guys might just want to throw up their hands and say, what does a block really matter? But you know, and I know, coaches hate that attitude. It's the antithesis of that, to give up a block in that situation.
All right, working from the gun to Socks. 1st and 10. Here's Stroud now. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Browns take possession at the 25-yard line.
Well, I'll admit, man, I got to admire the guts, the willingness to continue to challenge the coverage, even with 2 interceptions already. But there's his 3rd strike. And no, it's not baseball, but he definitely has to be smarter with what he's doing with the football.
Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Sanders. Caught by his running back, Judkins. And he's going to take this one.
Yeah, man. I'm playing bad-ass game, bro. Shout out to your defense, bro. I ain't gonna kept it down.
A 2nd touchdown through the air for Brock, and independent of the game situation, we both know he's going to be happy to leave the field with 2 of them in one game.
One touchdown, you just might be right right place, but 2 touchdowns in a game is
Up the middle, and somebody blocked it! And the Texans get it! Space on the right, he's got room! The 30! And he is into the end zone, so they steal 2 points on the block kick and return.
Let's call those, Kate, some growing pains for this rookie kicker. All these kickers making the jump from college to the NFL, well, they got to adjust to a much longer kick. And you know what else they've got to adjust to? The speed and the athleticism of those defenders to block that kick. Let's call this a hard lesson learned.
Well, good news here. This is one kick that can't be blocked as he sends this away. No to return this. Things going well so far. They're going to track him down, but a nice effort in the end there, Brock. He's up to the 38. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Shotgun now, first round. And they pick him off again. Grant Delpit in to pick it off. And the Browns have it after forcing his 4th INT of the day. Well, we all remember they were able to turn that first interception into a touchdown, and now they get a chance to do it again.
Yeah, takeaways are A1. We know that. Every defensive preaches it, but when you could score off those turnovers, points off takeaways, that often leads to huge results for your team.
To the air on 1st down, Sanders. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. David Njoku, the guy he was looking for. So it'll be 2nd down.
Viking 18. Let's go.
From the gun, Judkins. And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. Kamari Lassiter getting up there to make the stop.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient, he was explosive, and he got a nice little gain on the ground.
That one's caught by Tillman. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield down inside the 45-yard line. So 20 yards on that play. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
The left side, and Tillman has it. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 30.
The give, here's Judkins. They take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
You call that 1st down running play. You don't always expect to get those kind of yards. They'll take that every single time.
Let's go now. Cowboy.
Well, his first real mistake, that's intercepted. Jimmy Ward has it. And the Texans get the football just short of their 20 after the interception and return. Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter. 1st down, Stroud. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And out he goes on the final play of the quarter. This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's the Texans with the football and a chance to do a little window dressing here in the 4th. First down now, ball at the 33. Throwing from the gun. Completes, dialing up Collins again. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Give him 13 on that play. And it'll be 1st down, Houston.
First and 10 at the 47.
Back to throw, Stroud. Completes it downfield to Kirk. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down.
First and 10 at the 31.
To the air yet again. again. It's Stroud. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches.
Intercepted in the end zone. And the Browns will take over as this gets brought out to the 20-yard line.
Well, Kate, that's far from the first time we've seen him throw into the wrong team, but this one was probably the most costly.
Over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
On the set.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Ready?
Back to work after throwing the pick. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well, Brock, this substantial deficit sure hasn't toned the edge that this defense is playing with, huh? If anything, feels like they might be getting more aggressive, looking to make some sort of impact play.
And that's because turnovers are really the name of the game for this defense at this point, Kate. That aggressiveness still super welcome, no question. But they know it's not just incompletions, it's taking the ball away that's next.
Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's a Browns first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
On first down, here's Sanders. Hauled in by Njoku, left side. The stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. They strike for 23 yards. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Sanders going to throw here on first. That's Tillman. He's got it. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out.